Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of, whatever it is. I don't know. What was it? 22nd. Yes, 22nd. Messages from Divine Masculine. Happy Saturday out there in YouTube land, everybody. We're going to get an energy update. What's going to happen next week? What's going to happen for the week of August 22nd for Divine Masculine, so-called Divine Masculine? I am what you call a Divine Feminine Twin Flame, and my Twin Flame, who is a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. So I guess that goes to show that the whole thing is based on gender. Everything that you've been seeing on the internet about Twin Flames is true. They've got it right, guys. You got to balance your inner feminine and masculine energies and heal your inner child and fix the ego, mind, personality. You got to fix all that stuff up so that you can get your Twin Flame back. That is how it works. Of course, I'm being totally sarcastic, right? Totally sarcastic. Now, the gender labels aren't bad, and the advice that you get on the internet, it is harmless because, people are just trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and they're trying to help. So nobody's doing anything wrong. Don't get me wrong about that. But, is that really how this works? Is that really what's going to help me? Well, let's start with the gender labels. Let's unlock the secrets of Twin Flames here. And it's very simple. Very, very simple. The gender labels, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, are trying to point you at something, at an underlying concept, which when unlocked, when understood, when you get what that underlying concept really is, it's like a big eye-opener, and this will all make sense to you. What is really going on with Twin Flames? What's happening with me and this person? And the underlying concept is duality, right? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Plus, minus, past, future, yin, yang, good, bad, I like it, I don't like it, light, dark, right? Etc., etc. Duality, that's what the gender labels are trying to point you at. It's easy to see why people often don't really understand what's going on with that, because all you see on the internet is DM and DF. So there's a lot of confusion there. So again, nobody's trying to mislead or anything like that. But that's kind of the problem with the internet, right? Like, that's what you're going to get on the internet, is information that's not quite right, but maybe the person is on the right track. I'm not criticizing. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. It's the internet. It's harmless. But duality. Okay, Kurt, now what? What do I do now? Okay, so you think you got it figured out, pal. What makes what you're saying different? Well, what I'm saying is ancient. It's thousands and thousands of years old. Duality is the mind. Remember, you're a three-part triune being: body, mind, soul. The mind is duality, and it just so happens the body works that way too. But the soul is non-duality. It's the singularity. It's the source. It's the monad. It's the one. The soul. Now, everybody knows that you and your Twin Flame are the same soul, right? So if you're engrossed in the duality modalities, you're engrossed in the mind. And that's kind of the whole problem with the entire human race, is everybody believes they are their mind. Everybody believes they are this personality, ego. It's a collection of memories, right? It's this identity based in thought, the personality. And it's duality, the mind. And it's not defective, because it is duality. That's what the mind is for, actually. But the thing is, your Twin Flame and you are the same soul. So when you approach this through the duality modalities of the mind, personality, they run. And the mind, it's separation consciousness. There's me and there's you, right? Duality. So when you approach it like that, when you approach it through the mind, which is duality, me, you, this, that, DMDF, they run. Now, the soul is non-duality in contrast. So you just go within. Get out of your mind, align with the consciousness of the soul, your inner awareness, which is what you really are. You're not the mind. You're not the ego personality. You are the soul. You stop identifying with the mind and you increase your identification with soul, which is what you actually are in the first place. It's not that you're becoming the soul, non-duality, which by the way is your twin flame, right? You guys are the same soul. No, it's that you're releasing the illusion that you were not your soul in the first place. You're releasing that illusion. And automatically, organically, the energy of the soul increases, rises, and not only do you feel terrific and your whole life changes, guess who shows up? If your twin flame has you blocked, they'll unblock you. It happens to me all the time. It happened to me a long time ago. My twin flame permanently in my life. Happens to my students, over 4,000 students. Happens all the time, guys. Speaking of happens all the time, look at this. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Divine Masculine. You're on a roll, dude. Good on you, my friend. Good on you, my friend. Look at all this beautiful love and abundance of love that I have to share with everybody. And you want to make any guesses as to who Divine Masculine is going to be wanting to share that abundance of love with? Any guesses? Divine Feminine. Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be the karmic. At least that's what the cards say. Recent past, Queen of Pentacles. So right off the bat, me. But it's the healthy me. I'm not being selfish. I'm not being misguided. I'm not pushing people away. It's a healthy care for yourself. And when you care for yourself first, your cups overflow. 9 of Cups. Your cups overflow and you're the nurturer. You want to help everybody in your life situation. You want to be that nurturing energy, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So off to a great start, Divine Masculine, in that way. Towards the karmic situation, recent past, we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Swords. So kind of a double whammy right there, guys. Lots of petulant bickering, lots of just energy of feeling defeated by the situation. This is kind of old news. You might see your twin flame, so-called Divine Masculine, shit posting on social media about how great their life situation is, but it's not. And guys, everybody does that. Everybody, you know that. Everybody knows that. You get on Facebook and everybody's like, oh yeah, look at how great my life is. Yeah, okay, dude. So guess what? DM isn't any different. And this is why you're watching tarot, because you want to see what's really going on with that guy or gal, right? If you're like me, so-called Divine Feminine, again, it's not really based on gender. The gender labels are just trying to point you at an ancient spiritual teaching called duality, which is the mind. So, Divine Masculine, not really doing so hot. Not really doing so hot in their life situation. It's all falling apart. Why? Why is it falling apart? Well, it's probably because Divine Feminine, you are your twin flame. So, recent past, how is Divine Masculine feeling towards Divine Feminine? Well, let's see here. 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands in reverse. So, it's like they just can't seem to let you go. They can't let you out of their grip. They feel like they need to, but they can't. Now, I can explain why that is. It's because you are your twin flame. You are one soul. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that twin flames are one soul, 2 bodies. So it turns out that your twin flame is nothing more than another incarnation of your soul. That's all this is, guys. That's all this is, okay? Now, when you're going through this ascension process, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine is going to have a hard time letting you go if you are embracing your ascension process. That's why this karmic situation is falling apart so fast, because everything in their world, everything in their life situation is changing and being disrupted by their own inner desires. Their inner desires are driven by your ascension. Remember, you are your twin flame. So Divine Feminine, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Stay out of your mind, ego, personality. You are the soul. You are the conscious awareness. The mind is just what you have. Don't identify with the personality any longer. Be the conscious awareness that you already are, the soul, which is your twin flame. And of course, they shift with you. Now, they're not quite aware that they are shifting with you. That's why judgment is coming out in the reverse like this at the very heart of the reading. Divine Masculine, have you ever noticed how, so if you've ever tried to have a conversation with your DM, so-called DM, about how I just found out we are twin flames and we're this thing and what are we going to do about it? And maybe initially they might say, okay, cool, that's really interesting and whatever, respond to it in some way. But it doesn't stop them from pulling away and resisting you, right? Ultimately, they don't want to hear it. Ultimately, they're not really feeling it. And after a while, it just gets kind of weird and awkward and I don't want to talk about this anymore, right? So why is that? You fully recognize that this person and you are one. They do not. But what they do is they respond to the energy, and it's like subconsciously. They just kind of act. So here's what I mean by that. Here's an example. You get out of your mind. You stop pushing your duality-based energy of the mind onto your twin flame, emotionally, mentally, and metaphysically. You stop doing that, and instead just go within into your inner awareness, which is the soul, which is who you really are, which, by the way, is your twin flame, and they respond. They unblock you. They start talking to you. They stop rejecting you. Happens to me all the time. My twin flame is permanently in my life. It's done. I've been doing that for so long. Happens to all my students. Why? Because you are your twin flame. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But the funny thing is, you're fully aware that this is all going on. They don't really talk about it. They just kind of act. They just respond energetically, right? And then when they do, you're like, see, I told you. And then they run away again. Why? Because you're in your mind again, and the mind is trying to prove to this person, explain, thinking, understanding the mind, and then they pull away again. So just stop doing that. Just be with it, right? So when DM pulls away again, it's because you got back into your personality. Do you understand how this works now? They're just going to respond to it, guys. It's just a knowing. It's intuitive. It's your soul. You want me to get back to this reading? Are you mad because I'm teaching you a lesson about twin flames? You shouldn't be, because that's exactly what these cards are trying to tell you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what this reading is all about. You are your twin flame. I mean, look at this. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups towards the so-called karmic situation for present energy. So, guys, the whole notion that this was ever going to mean anything or ever go anywhere, it's completely going out the window. There's no love. There's nothing. And the fact that it's not there is being exposed. Okay, that's why judgment comes out in the reverse right there. You've got these two cards telling you everything you need to know about how they really feel about their situation. They're looking at this going, this was just a story. This was just a narrative. I'm not really feeling it, judgment in reverse. I'm not really feeling it. And then towards you, again, guys, they just respond. They just react. They don't know why they want to be with you so bad when they do, and they don't know why they want to run away from you so bad when they do. They just do it. Okay, Four of Swords, Seven of Cups towards you, Divine Feminine. Don't you see? It's like subconscious. It's subliminal. It's actually not even of the mind at all. I'm just using those words as a segue to open up this conversation for you. Guys, it's an experience. You can't understand. You just have to know that you are your twin flame. which is who you really are, your soul. And they just respond to it. They just come in. That's why Divine Masculine does the back and forth shit with you, because you cycle in and out of the mental, emotional, and metaphysical energy because you are used to believing that you are your mind, the personality, but that's not who you are. You're the soul, guys. Is this starting to make sense to you? I hope so. Welcome to my channel, guys. I am the world's leading twin flame coach. You can go to my YouTube channel right now and watch all my free coaching videos, absolutely free. I promise, I guarantee, you've never heard anybody explain it like this before. It's very simple, guys. Your body, mind, soul. You got to do soul stuff, guys. You and your twin flame are the same soul. Now, what does that mean? That means that this is traditional Zen spiritualism. That's all this is. All the other modalities about healing and doing your inner child work and sending healing energy to your Divine Masculine, that's all mental. That's all emotional stuff, guys. And I'm not even saying that's bad, but guys, that's just not what this is. This is purely your soul's journey. Your twin flame is your soul. You got to do soul stuff. And if you want to work with me, it's not expensive, guys. It's very affordable. It's not thousands of dollars. Everybody charges thousands of dollars. Fuck that bullshit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. We're only going to charge a few $100, and I'm going to hook it up so fat, it's going to take you a while to get through all the materials. 10 hours of instructional videos you can watch over and over again. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to shift energetically and permanently into your soul, which is your twin flame, thereby causing you to shift into this higher consciousness. You feel amazing, and of course your twin flame shows up. They won't leave you the fuck alone. It happens all the time. It happens so reliably that I'm launching a scientific study about it. Consciousness is the direction that science is going, guys, and I am on the leading edge of that. When you are done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting in my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 4 calls a week. Even if I'm not around for the calls, no problem. I've got 2 coaches assisting me who are carbon copies of me. And if you really want to talk to me, no problem. You can join the Facebook group. You can even use an alias profile. We don't care. So that if you're not really comfortable with social media, no problem. But anyway, the Facebook group is totally private. Not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, my private Facebook group. For my students, it's private, it's closed. Nobody can see that you're even in there, let alone what you're doing in there. And you can get in there, tag me, ask me all of your questions. I will respond in the Facebook group, always, always, always. But I am on the calls a lot. I am on the calls quite a bit. The calls are recorded, the times are staggered. No matter where you are in the world, you should be able to get on a call, and you can listen to the call again later because they're recorded. Also, all kinds of resources, books, videos, tools for you to implement action steps to change your life, to align energetically with the consciousness of your soul. Guys, I've coached over 4,000 people. It's not expensive. It's only a few $100, guys. Sign up today. If you pay in full, you save $50 versus the payment plans. But I do have payment plans. You can get started today for 60 or 70 bucks. Guys, sign up for the gold package and get 2 months of the group coaching calls at a discounted rate included with your original purchase. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 installments for the videos. It's all yours with your initial payment, 60 or 70 bucks. Get the gold package, guys. It's only another $10. For the gold package, it's only another $10 per month for 6 months for the gold package. Sign up today, guys. I made it so affordable, so easy. I've got a customer service department. I've got this card, yanking at my finger. Which card is it? Which card is it? It's definitely that guy right there. What do you got for us today? Feeler, Child of Cups. Look at that card. Interesting artwork. Let's see what the message is. Child of Cups. Let's see. Cups, man. Is it back here? Child. No, Child of Crystals. No. It's probably, there it is, Child of Cups. All right, message. As is a child or flower, be open, sensitive, and honest in the expression of your feelings. Give raw and spontaneous expression to all your emotions. Happiness and sorrow, passion and dejection, fear and excitement, surprise and pensiveness. Like the ephemeral flower and flowing river, you are a parade of feelings that pass swiftly. You are emotional quicksilver. By exercising little or no mental restraint of your feelings, you discover the range and intensity of your emotions. You get in touch with your deepest subconscious drives. You truly feel and are fully alive. Well, guys, that explains this Nine of Cups right here. Divine Masculine, huge leveling up, overflowing with love and abundance for everyone. And I know exactly where they're going to be directing that overflow of love and abundance. Look at this. Most likely outcome, it's the High Priestess, guys. Divine Masculine is the master of their inner space. They're not fully aware of this fact. Like I said earlier, they're just doing it. They just act on it. That's all it is, guys. Okay, towards the so-called karmic situation, 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, both in the reverse. Guys, consecutive numbers like this is a huge change. Divine Masculine is going to resist a little bit this change, but they're not getting out of it, guys, and they're not going to want to. Give them a week or two, and you're going to see huge shifts in their perception of their situation. They're just going to slide right into it. It's going to be beautiful. Towards you, Divine Feminine, 6 of Wands in reverse, next to the Death card. Guys, huge changes. You're going to notice Divine Masculine acting very differently towards you. They're going to be very much interested in striking up a conversation with you. It's going to be a love fest. That's a beautiful thing. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like. I would appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button. When you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button. That way you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Feminine. Have a happy and safe Saturday, guys. Love you so much. Bye.